Money-savvy motorists and eco-warriors. If you've been scratching your head over whether an electric car is cheaper to own than a petrol one, today's video is for you. We're comparing the costs of electric and petrol cars to see which one will save you more in the long run. From purchase prices to running costs, we've got all the juicy details. So grab your favorite snack, sit back, and let's charge into the great electric versus petrol debate. First up, let's talk about the purchase price. Generally, electric cars tend to have a higher upfront cost compared to their petrol counterparts. It's like choosing between a fancy espresso machine and a regular coffee maker. The espresso machine, our electric car, costs more, but it promises to deliver a superior experience. For example, a Tesla Model 3 will set you back more than a Honda Civic. However, don't let the sticker shock scare you away just yet. Here's where things get interesting. Governments around the world are offering generous incentives and tax breaks for electric car buyers. It's like getting a big, fat discount coupon for being eco-friendly. Depending on where you live, you could get rebates, tax credits, or even free charging perks. These incentives can significantly reduce the effective cost of your shiny new electric car. It's like buying that fancy espresso machine on Black Friday. Cost scenario. Now, let's dive into fuel costs. This is where electric cars really start to shine. Charging an electric car is generally much cheaper than filling up a petrol tank. It's like comparing the cost of brewing coffee at home to buying a latte at a cafe every day. According to the latest data, charging an electric vehicle can cost as little as a third of what you'd spend on petrol for the same distance. Imagine all the extra cash you could stash away or spend on snacks. Electric cars have fewer moving parts than petrol cars, which means lower maintenance costs. No more oil changes, spark plug replacements, or exhaust repairs. It's like having a pet robot instead of a pet dog, less mess and fewer trips to the vet. Electric cars generally only need regular software updates and occasional brake checks, saving you both time and money. Insurance can be a bit of a mixed bag. Some insurance companies offer lower rates for electric cars due to their advanced safety features and lower risk of engine-related breakdowns. It's like getting a discount for being a responsible driver. However, other insurers might charge more due to the higher replacement cost of electric car parts. It's important to shop around and find an insurer that recognizes the benefits of electric vehicles. Depreciation is a big factor to consider. Electric cars tend to depreciate faster than petrol cars, mainly because the technology is still evolving rapidly. It's like buying the latest smartphone and watching its value plummet when the new model comes out. However, this trend is starting to change as electric vehicles become more mainstream and battery technology improves. Charging infrastructure. One potential downside to owning an electric car is the charging infrastructure, or lack thereof. While it's getting better, finding a charging station can still be a challenge in some areas. It's like trying to find a Wi-Fi hotspot in the middle of nowhere. Petrol stations, on the other hand, are everywhere. However, if you can install a home charger, this becomes a non-issue. Plus, more charging stations are popping up every day, making it easier than ever to keep your EV charged. In urban areas and along major highways, fast charging networks are expanding rapidly, significantly reducing the time needed to recharge. Some companies are even integrating charging stations into everyday locations like shopping centers, hotels, and restaurants, enhancing convenience for EV owners. Additionally, advancements in charging technology are leading to shorter charging times, making it more feasible for long-distance travel. Despite the current gaps in infrastructure, the trend is clearly moving towards a more connected and accessible charging network, promising a brighter future for electric vehicle owners. Resale value. The resale value of electric cars is another point of consideration. Historically, electric cars have had lower resale values compared to petrol cars. It's like buying the trendiest clothes that go out of fashion in a year. However, as the market for electric vehicles grows and technology stabilizes, we're starting to see better resale values for EVs. Brands like Tesla are leading the way, showing strong resale performance thanks to their continuous software updates and loyal customer base. Additionally, improvements in battery longevity and efficiency are boosting confidence in the long-term value of EVs. Government incentives and increasing demand for used EVs are also contributing to stronger resale values. Other manufacturers are following Tesla's lead by offering regular software upgrades and enhanced warranty options, which help maintain the appeal of their electric models. As the infrastructure and market for electric vehicles continue to mature, it's likely that resale values will keep improving, making EVs an even more attractive investment. Environmental impact. Okay, let's take a brief detour from the financials to talk about the environmental impact. Driving an electric car significantly reduces your carbon footprint compared to a petrol car. It's like choosing to eat a salad instead of a double cheeseburger. You're not only saving money, but also contributing to a healthier planet. And let's be honest, who doesn't want to be a superhero for the environment? Beyond the immediate reduction in emissions, electric cars also promote the use of renewable energy sources, especially if you charge your vehicle using solar or wind power. Moreover, advancements in battery recycling and sustainable manufacturing practices are further reducing the environmental impact of EV production. By driving an electric car, you're supporting a shift towards greener technology and helping to reduce air pollution and dependence on fossil fuels. Every mile driven in an EV is a step towards a cleaner, more sustainable future, making each journey not just a drive, but a contribution to the planet's well-being. Cost of electricity versus petrol. Let's get a bit nerdy and compare the actual cost of electricity versus petrol. The average cost of electricity in the US is about 13 cents per kilowatt hour. To fully charge a car like the Nissan Leaf, which has a 62 kilowatt hours battery, it would cost around $8.06. On the other hand, filling up a petrol car like the Honda Civic, which has a 12.4-gallon tank, could cost around $40 at $3.20 per gallon. It's like choosing between a dollar store snack and a gourmet meal. The savings on fuel over time can be substantial. Real-world scenarios. Let's dive into some real-world scenarios. Imagine driving 15,000 miles a year. Over 5 years, that's enough to fund a dream vacation or, more realistically, buy a ton of avocados. Convenience plays a huge role too. With an electric car, you can charge at home overnight, waking up to a full battery every morning. It's like having a personal gas station in your garage. No more stopping at smelly petrol stations or getting annoyed when you forget to fill up and are running late for work. However, for those long road trips, planning your charging stops can be a bit of a hassle compared to the quick refuel of a petrol car. It's like planning a road trip with a toddler. You need to account for frequent stops. So, which is really cheaper, electric or petrol? When you factor in the lower fuel costs, reduced maintenance expenses, and possible incentives, electric cars often come out ahead in the long run. It's like investing in a high-quality mattress. The upfront cost is higher, but the long-term benefits are worth it. However, the decision ultimately depends on your driving habits, access to charging infrastructure, and personal preferences. That's all for today's video. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more content. Remember, in a world where you can be anything, be smart, be green, and be financially savvy. Stay charged, stay curious, and we'll see you on the green road. Peace out.